Hey, everybody, welcome back. And look who's joining me today. It is Dan Bassett of the South Florida Pride Bands. And a very special concert is coming up, one that I'm looking forward to. It's the Pride Youth Band doing their show coming up at the Parker. Dan, this is a big event.
It is. It's huge. We have 80 students this year, the most since we've had since COVID. We had to kind of rebuild after COVID, but we have 80 students plus the most of the concert bands playing. It's going to be a lot of musicians. We're changing it up a little bit this year. We have two halves, with the first half being the youth and some of the adult members, and then the second half is our very first youth jazz band. So that's new this year. So it'll be exciting.
How did you decide to do a youth band?
How did we decide to do a youth band? Wow.
Or I'm sorry, not a youth band, a jazz band.
Oh, a jazz band.
Yeah.
So we were toying around with just changing things up a little bit and doing an entire concert, full concert with the youth is very taxing for them to learn all of that music in a couple of weekends. And we shortened the amount of weekends that they're with us. So we thought if we had a jazz band, then it's kind of half and half, and then it's a whole new experience. And there's a lot of great jazz musicians in the schools and some great jazz programs. So that really helped kind of solidify what we wanted to do. Additionally, our adult jazz band has really taken off under the direction of Edgar Rubio for the last few years.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the clinician for the kids jazz band too.
The music. What are we going to hear? What's the program?
So the program is it'll be a lot of fun music again. Our guest clinician is Erica Savanow, and she's composed a few really fun pieces. My favorite, wait for the title, Tutude can no, sorry, Tutude Toucan can.
Okay,
So you
I'm
can imagine a toucan and a tutu doing the can-can. And it's just a lot of fun. It's really tongue-in-cheek kind of a piece, and that's my favorite on the entire concert.
have you got the art department working on a visual of that?
Oh, I have a visual. You have to come to the concert to see it, but yes,
Well, I'm going to be there, so I have
you'll
extra
see.
reason to get there. I remember I was in band. I was in the drum section for some reason because I can't carry a tune. I have no rhythm. But band was still so important. Music was so important. Even and it's not really even about the quality sometimes or the ability. It's about the togetherness. It's about learning to work as a band. Outside of the room. Can you talk about how important this is to the kids and maybe some of the benefits that they don't even realize they're getting now?
Well, band in general has always been a place, I went through band programs. It's a place of belonging. Everyone, like you said, is accepted for who they are, and it doesn't matter if they're the best player, but you're part of this band. And that carries through to the adult group, and that's why people keep playing their instrument for their whole lives. But it's important for the kids, particularly our youth band, because it really is an all-inclusive of everyone, and they can be who they are there, and they don't have to worry about hiding. And we have straight students who are allies, we have our gay students, we have trans students, we have bi students. However they identify, they come in and we make great music together. And it's really important, I think, to also for them to see that it doesn't have to end after high school. Even if you're not going to college for music, they see that these adults who just play because they enjoy playing. And I think it has inspired our youth band members to continue playing after high school. And oddly enough, we're getting more and more alum from youth band who are joining the adult band once they age out, or even after a few years, they come back and they remember playing with us, and they're looking for an opportunity to play again.
The older experienced musicians mentor the kids.
Yes, we have section coaches who will do sectionals with the students, as well as throughout the rehearsal give them pointers and help them along the way. It's a really important aspect of this honor band. In many honor bands, it's just a conductor clinician who's working with the students as a whole. Rarely do they have individuals really focused on their section. And another unique thing about our honor band is that it's over the course of several weekends, where most honor band is just, you go in maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you give a concert. This is a little bit more extended. So it's a little bit more of experience for the students.
You've been at this for a while. And like you said, this is really the youth band 2.0 because you did have to rebuild after COVID. So many of the arts and just about every aspect of society did. But this go around, this rebuild, this iteration of the band, what have you learned through the experience of sort of doing a reboot?
Um, you just didn't know after COVID if they were going to come back. And we had more students that first year than we thought we would have. And since then, we're up to 80 students. It's doubled. So the interest is definitely there to do this kind of a unique experience. So that I really wasn't sure. So I learned, yeah, what we're doing is important. And it really affects a lot of students in a really positive way.
Oh, I can't wait for the show. I've been covering our hyper local news in our community for about 5 years now. And the Pride bands are just events that I always look forward to. I always enjoy grabbing my seat at the Parker and just listening. And it's a really great venue. We don't have to get in here and extol the virtues of the Parker, but it's a great venue because the kids feel like they're playing a really big hall, and to a certain extent, they are.
It is a really big hall. It's a lot of seats, and it has such historic value in Florida. It's a gorgeous place to perform.
Dan, I will see you at the concert. Anything else we need to hit on before we take off?
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that we are giving away over $40,000 in scholarships at this concert for high school students. And $7,500 of that is a soloist competition sponsored by Floatorama. We're doing a special $2,500 scholarship for one of the jazz musicians, again from Floatorama, as well as I think it's 21 $1,500 scholarships from other donors. So it's going to be really exciting to be able to give all that money to students to really not necessarily continue on in music, but to go to college and further their education and whatever they might pursue.
Will they know they're getting the award that day, or is it kind of in suspense and they'll find out there?
They find out right before the concert starts.
Okay.
We do let them know because we have to line them up and have,
Okay.
have them come up when their name's called, and it's a lot easier to have that ready and goes a lot quicker. But yeah, they don't find out until that day. So usually the parents are quite surprised in the audience.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, because in my mind's eye and in my mind's ear, I'm hearing like the Price is Right theme and someone just saying, "Come on down," to pick up the scholarship check. So thank you so much, Dan. I'm looking forward to it. The kids are amazing. Shout out to Floatorama too, because they've been such a great supporter, I know, of this and many other youth, LGBTQ plus youth organizations. So thank you to them. Dan, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you after the show.
I'll see you after the show. Thank you so much, John.
Thanks, Dan.